Hey guys, so I wrote a really awesome lineup of a story plot and characters within the story plot. Now, this is my own creative plot. It's really more of a big script. It's really writing a story. This could turn into a full book, but just the beginning of this was inspired by. Actually, it was inspired by things in my life, things in the fictional world, and things that are fictional that I enjoy, that I think many people. So actually, it has to do with fictional things. Maybe a lot of things are nonfiction in this plot story. But one of the things is the joke that went, because at first the names for each. So this is I will tell you guys what this is about. This is about four sisters. They are all from they are all from Greece. Um and they have the same names, but the only difference is that they're all part of the same family tree, but their parents are the gods of that element. So, and I wanted to stick to the same name. Now these are five sisters, not four, five sisters that all have different parents, but all the parents are related. So that means that all their fathers are all brothers and the queens are all sisters. So it's a big family tree. But my buddy Andrew and I remember back in the day, we had given each other, just to fool around, to joke around, we gave each other female names that started with D. And I think mine either was Denise or Deborah, but we did it as more of a joke. Obviously, we don't classify ourselves as being, I mean, like literally no shit, but for a while I said this could be a potential story. Like, because that's the thing is joking around. I mean, joking around is fiction. Like, there's things you can joke around about that, like, are funny, or you're thinking of something really hilarious, and you're like, huh. I feel like this is not reality, but it's more fiction based. Like, that would be nice, that would be cool. But a lot of the jokes I like, happen to be within my own creativity. But I held this joke with Andrew. Has no idea that I put an idea to the joke we had back in the day, and actually had already, because it actually just clicked this morning as I was taking a shower. I'm like Andrew and I back in the day talked, like, joked around with this a lot. I was either Denise or Deborah, but we would go back and forth and joke around as two really good friends would do. Um, but I thought to make an approach where, like, there's, I've always been fascinated with Greek mythology, but also a lot of the animals in reality that call Greece their home. Like, for me, one of my favorite animals from Greece is the mouflon, and there's several species of ibex. But really, I've been really digging the Middle East as far as nature goes, mythology. So this was definitely a hot spot where I was like, okay, what if I created a joke that a buddy and I came up with and still to this day have never forgot it. Put put a bit of history to it and blend them together. Like what is that going to create? And it created this really amazing plot. But it's really these five sisters who are, as I said, all in the same family tree, but their fathers are brothers. So it's a family thing, it's a family relationship. And then the thing is, there is a animal, which the animal is considered the great protector. So I chose an animal that did go extinct, but was part of the Middle East, also inhabited Africa. Not Africa, but it was the auroch, which was a giant species of wild cattle. So actually, they were native in Egypt, but I feel like Greek mythology definitely it's like it's part of Egypt's history as well. But I chose an auroch for a reason because they're like literally they're the biggest living species of wild cattle. They were, and they were very strong, very they would often defend, people working against, they traveled in herds, but they were good at guarding. They were the great protectors, really. So that is not a failed fact. They were protectors of those who worked, and they used them to haul bricks and things like that. They used them for work, but also used them to defend their structures away from predators, or if the predators wanted to carry other livestock, aurochs would drive that predator away. But many people, and I wanted to put an approach because we didn't have the element of light, and I said let's save the element of light with another thing in the plot where it's not a human, it's not a god, it's a creature, because we often think of animals as having a dark side and a light side, but I feel like for humans, we're a good majority part of the dark side with animals. Like we're one of the dark elements animals face, whereas animal lovers like myself shed more light to them than darkness. But I came up with the name Arizel. And for light, so one of the words to that means light in Latin is lux, lux, lu, luix or lux, yeah. But it's Arizel Luxhorns. That's what I call him. But he's the ancient protector through a corrupted. So he's actually, so he kind of plays the role of, since these sisters are facing things within their within their own kingdoms, um trying to push back along with the army forces, which we'll get into the enemy in a second, or really the because the enemy also is family to the Latin elemental family tree, so the enemies are actually blood as well, rather than a separate. But again, these sisters are fighting for their kingdoms, and through, as I said, through the dark forces that have invaded them, with many of basically what the cosmos rejects, that's what each kingdom is getting. It's more of like a disease that spreads, or like a sickness. So really, it's whatever the cosmos rejects, that sickness goes to each of the kingdoms, elemental kingdoms, and spreads throughout each kingdom, affecting the sisters and their families. And they're born from kings and queens who had gifts from the gods, and they were also born organically to have these powers as well. It was through blood, their bloodlines. But Arizel is basically the great guardian of, because the thing is, these sisters didn't really, they had their powers. Now we're talking about five individuals who do not need to put on a super suit to gain their powers or to make themselves. These are all natural powers that they were born with. But Arizel and he appears in one of the plots where as a baby Auroch, he experienced many things related to the King of Darkness and the Queen of Darkness. Like, he was just a calf when he witnessed. I mean, this is a guardian that's seen things before the sisters were born, so ancient history, like. And one of the things is that Arizel can actually look into. So one of his other superpowers is he can look through the cosmos and detect what is rejected out of it. It could be new threats. It could be really hazardous, destructive weather or unexplained events. So Arizel looks into the light through the cosmos, or looks. He's the, almost like, what do you call it? Like, not so much the spy, but he's the binoculars of the cosmos. He's the sightseer. But also, if a threat does happen to get through the cosmos, he protects and defends the elemental family tree. But his quote in the story is, "The light between horns blinds them all." Because his horn sheds so much light where he can actually, at his full power, can close the voids that connect to the cosmos. So Arizal has unlimited power, and those horns can close and open the cosmos whenever and destroy the darkened voids that are trying to enter the cosmos. It's like bad toxins entering your body and you're trying to reject them out of your system. But going on to the villains now, I had to think of I didn't want to use another female or another sister or add another sister. I said we don't have a lot of guys in this story. So I could think of basically, and as I said, this is me making up everything as I'm writing this all down without researching anything except for the Latin meanings of each element. Um, but Doken Obscurum, which Obscurum is Latin for darkness, but his name is Doken Obscurum Fist the Sixth. He's the son of King Fright Fury the Cursed and Queen Wilma Shadow Weaver. Um, and then of course Denise. So all these sisters, as I said, are called Denise. I was like, I want to use the same name, but you're gonna laugh at these probably, and I'm gonna read you guys about their families as well and where they coexist, where their kingdoms are, and what their kingdoms are named after their element. But we have Denise Igneous Foot the First. So Ignis is the Latin word for fire. Um, she is the daughter of King Pyroax and the Hag Queen of Flames, and they have the Lava Lakeside Kingdom. Next up, we've got Denise Tonatrio Foot the Second. So Tonatrio is the Latin word for thunder. Um, and she's the only one as far as the rest of the sisters that is actually adopted, meaning that King Rumblestrike and Queen Lady Lightning are her adoptive parents. And there's a reason why she's the only sister that's adopted and not biologically created through the forge of life like her other sisters. She was adopted, meaning that they took her in as their own. But she is the adopted daughter of King Rumblestrike and Queen Lady Lightning. Then we have Denise Spiritus Foot the Third. Now, Spiritus is the Latin word for air, which meaning the element of air. She's the daughter of King Arkwings and Queen Feather Emerald. Next up, we've got Denise Terra Foot the Fourth. Now, Terra is the Latin word for earth. Her father is King Mouflon. Her mom is Queen Blue Sheep, and they live in the Wool Mountainside Fortress. Next up, we have Denise Unda Foot the Fifth. Now, Unda is the Latin word for water. It's one of them for one of the Latin words that means water. But she is the daughter of King Fossil Tide and Queen Empress Larene. So Larene is an abbreviated. I broke it down because there's the Larene Hydra, which is a monstrous Hydra that lives in the ocean and that is able to basically, if it has its heads cut off, it can regenerate, or it can replace those two heads. And she lives in the bottomless shipwreck sanctuary. But as far as the plot goes, I'm really proud of this, and I know this will be awesome. But with that being said, let's see what time is it. Okay, it's only 9:21. But I do have another thing I'm gonna show you guys. It's more of a surprise, but because I know there's many people that have watched. So on my other account that unfortunately I can't get, or was hacked, and then I can't get my videos back. I had unboxed a lot of Pokemon sets. The two I focused on a lot were Perfect Order, and then the set that came before that, I believe. I've done a lot of Pokemon card videos, um, but the whole Mega Evolution, um, oh, that's right, it was Phantasm Flames, Perfect Order, and then there was another one I can't remember. But we have, so that being said, I still have my binder, but we're gonna put these in the back. But they released another new Mega Evolution set called Chaos Rising. We got 3 packs of it. I have not finished my full collection of Perfect Order. I'm still working on it. I've been looking for packs here and there for that set. But this is a new set. I only bought 3 pack. I could have bought another one, but Dollar General had the new set. I'm surprised Walgreens didn't have any of the new set, but Dollar General did. But they have the same thing, they're smart. They hide the card packs and collect. They do get collection boxes here and there. Um but I'm very excited. So as I said, we're probably gonna have to put these squeezies in the back. I do have a lot of. So this is actually my full Mega Evolution binder, but I might even. Perfect Order. Cycles are. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Actually, you know what? I might even clear these out. I'm actually going to keep at least a couple pages open. Okay, so these ones are from Ascended Heroes. This Mega Diancie. The Chikorita we can take out, because we got Wisdom. So yeah, we'll start. Some of these cards are really good too, that I might put into it. Yeah, I'm gonna take these ones out, put them in a deck, but we've got this Hollow Rare, Infernape. But I did look at the checklist for the new set. There's some pretty really awesome EX cards in that set. There's a Greninja EX, and I believe the gold card for that set is also a Greninja EX. We would be incredibly lucky to even find that. I mean, I don't know if there's anybody yet in when Phantasm Flame, because when I went to the pre-release event for Phantasm Flames, the best, or really the like really hyper, so the hyper rare is the gold Charizard, which nobody got at the pre-release event, I don't think, um but yeah, some of the themed EX cards in this set, we have Pyroar EX, we've got Draglinge EX, um but got some really awesome ones. Floette EX, I think. But yeah, Greninja would be a cool one to get. But let's start with the first one. And as I said, each card that we pull are going to go in order in the binder. So we are starting fresh. All right. So, okay. All right. So we have Froglader. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. We've got we've got Skrill, Goomy, Doniphan, Deoxys. Deoxys is a great Pokemon. Prism Tower, Meowstic, Esper, Matang, and a Gudra. So Gudra is our rare. But let's put Esper and Meowstic. Hey, buddy. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. So Esper's going to be 36. 37 is going to be Meowstic. And then Deoxys is going to be number 36, 35, 34, 33. But that is really cool. All right, so next up, hopefully we get a hit, at least an EX. That would be awesome. Honestly, it's a new set, so I don't really care what I get for if we get an EX or something maybe better, but let's see. Hey, buddy. So we have Braxton. Braxton is number 12. So we got 21, 20. I know, buddy. 21, 20, 19. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. We've got Wimpod. Wimpod is number 25. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
I'm Detective Gamble. This is Detective Hoyts. We need your cooperation. David Ershon. You're under arrest for fraud, embezzlement, in connection to the murder of Don Beeman. Bad idea.
We have Chespin.
Bob, what are you doing here? Investing. Remember we talked about that proxy vote a while back?
12, 11, 10.
Where the suckers? They're targeting the police pension fund. Gentlemen,
Actually, wait.
here illegally, without a warrant. We are within our rights to take action.
21, 20, 19. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. Yeah, so 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Next up, we've got Ninetales. 12, 11, 10, 9. Maybe. We have Xerneas. So actually, Xerneas is one of the legendaries from Pokemon. So it's a legendary from Pokemon X. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Thor, are you okay, bud? But we still have more to put away. We're just focusing on getting some in order. Last pack. Actually, you know what? Hang on. 41. Let's see. So actually, we do have some fightings. We got Donovan. 2, 43, 44, 45.
Things right.
45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. Skunk Tank. 50, 55, 56, 57, 58 is Skrill. 58, 59, 60 is Matang, which Beldum's probably going to go next to him. All right. Maybe we'll get a hit on this one. Maybe not. We have Ramarade. Ramarade is number 16. 16. 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, 13, 14, 5, 6. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, okay, so Ninetales is going to go here. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16. Amolga is number 30.
And wants to hold your hand and have iced tea with you.
Come on. That's not all she said.
No.
Damn, so
She said something.
we got a couple duplicates. I mean,
Realize I may be killed tomorrow.
Okay. She says she wants to unplug all the clocks and the phones and have a 3-day sex marathon.
That's more like it, yeah.
She wants to walk alone for a week because you guys did it so hard. No more.
33, 32, 31, 30.
Involves a mannequin hand.
So we've got Amolga.
Take to a golf club.
Now what'd she say?
She says she loves you.
I'm so sorry about everything. I just had to come here tonight to tell you that I love you. And the reason why I act like your plain wife is that I'm afraid that if I admit to how stunning and intelligent and wonderful you are, I'd just lose you.
Shut up, Alan. I love you.
We have a place that's safe. Right? I'll break your head. I've got to do you grandpa style.
We got the what is it? The uncommon deli bird. Come on. There we go. And then we have another Gudra. So yeah, I mean, got a couple duplicates, but not terrible. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna end my live right now. I might come back on in a little bit, but thank you all for watching.